Welcome to the stream, everybody. Tonight we are going to be playing some more Satisfactory. We're living that Satisfactory life again. I've gotten re-addicted. I'm in the middle of building a absolutely monster refinery. It is giant, like really giant. It is 13 oil nodes. We're using that just to make fuel, and then we're taking all the fuel except for 500 per minute, and we're piping it into fuel generators so that we do not have to worry about power for a little while. So, fun fact is we are having some issues. So, it's time to begin troubleshooting. Well, not begin. I've been troubleshooting it. I logged into the save file earlier after I got home from work, and I think I may be onto something with what's going on. But I'm not positive yet, and there are a couple of solutions that I've been Googling around trying to figure out what's going on. But basically, I think backflow in the pipes is doing a lot of harm to getting the machines emptied. So I keep testing some stuff. There's two things that it could be. It's the backflow, which I tried getting rid of. I tried putting valves in so it would stop backflow per machine. So I already had that with this, right? So, but I think the fuel sloshing back and forth inside this pipe was causing an issue. But as you can see here, we're at 19, and it's pulling some stuff out of the pipe, but it's not pulling all of it. So there is one thing I want to try, and I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. We're going to see. So the funny thing is that this is hitting 200, which is what it should, because I'm splitting this pipe. This pipe goes out. This has 400 in it, 400 liquid. I want 200 to go into that pipe and 200 to go into this pipe, right? This one, it's producing, everything's fine, but it also has, all of them had this same issue with the backflow causing it to back up. See, like once it gets up to here, where it hits like 45, somewhere around 45, it stops the machine. And this would not be a big deal, except I need these machines to be always operating all the time, because if they're not, then that means that we're not making enough fuel to power every single generator that's over there in that other block, all that. So this is kind of important to fix. I want to try one other thing here. I want to try doing something that I used to do on water. This might be a little tricky to align, actually. That's not going to be right. I'm going to be very, very sad if this is the cause. I think it'll be okay. I think I have enough room, but I want to see if this fixes it. Basically, I want to run a loop pipe back here. And then we'll put a valve on it. Actually, no, I'm not going to put a valve on that. Alright, so the pipe is full. I mean, this is just going to run into the same fucking issue. Maybe I should put a valve on this. Just to stop backflow, so it's just got another path. We could try putting... Well, hang on, let me flush this pipe. We need to break the connection really quick here. Trying not to do it with that. I think this was a pain in the ass to rebuild, so I'm going to be careful here. Okay, flush pipe network. We're going to do this a couple times. And while we're doing that, we're going to turn some music back on. I want to make sure all the machines are emptied out, because then this will make sure that it's working as intended. So, like, why is this... The fact that I have a valve here means that this shouldn't be affected by backflow at all. This should be letting 40 out. Every pipe is like this. I put the valves on there to stop backflow because I thought backflow was what was causing this issue. So this should just be a pipe, single line pipe, and the fluid should be dumping out into it and it can't go back. And so it should just go down to the pipe down here. That should be it. What's interesting is I think I may have found a bug. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so now the flow rate is 400. Now, this would cause an issue, because now the backflow would be going back this way. But the thing is, though, like, if I look over here, we're getting, like, almost a 600 flow rate, which is what we should be having. This should be a 600 pipe now. Well, this one is a 500 pipe, actually, but this one should also be a 600 pipe, right? And it is. It's a 600 pipe. So this is all green right now. But see, there it goes. It's starting to be yellow again. This should be about 500. This pipe should be about 500. Because this is the one that was... This is 300 here. Yeah, it's 300, and then it should be dumping in 200 here, so that should be 500. Somehow it keeps jumping up to 600, though. I don't understand how its flow rate could be 600 when there can't be 600 in this pipe. It makes no sense. And if that were the case, I would need more packagers. But there's no way that there's 600 in there. I think these are probably doing the same thing. Yep, same thing. They get to 40, and then they start stopping. So it's making my flow rate go like this. I need this to be 100% steady. Any fluctuation in the liquid, or any fluctuation in the fuel production, causes my power lines to go like this on the fuel generators, because it doesn't get enough fuel. The thing is, let's see. So this is 3 completely separate pipes. Those 2 have the same amount of flow. These 2, all 3 of them have the same amount, like basically the same amount. I need to do this off the top of a refinery. I was trying an experiment with trying to get a fluid buffer in, because I'd heard fluid buffers might do the trick too. But see, I checked these. So this one right now has 370 in it. This is my problem one. This one's like sticking around 600 mostly. And this one is like pretty solid. I think this one's probably the one in best shape. Yeah, look, I mean, it barely ever... This could be from the fuel generators pulling out of the pipe, and then it's gonna refill as soon as the refineries spit out their next run of fuel. See, if the production was consistent, all of those little things would be blue. Like right now, look, these 5, all good, right? There it goes. So these 2 are having trouble getting enough fuel. And the first line is split once. Or, well, so what am I looking at? This one is this line. This is the problem line that we're looking at. The one that's over on the side. So it's... The failure is cascading down. But this middle pipe is usually pretty solid. It's like... I don't know what's going on with it right now. But this should be doing the same thing on this floor, too. So if this is 600, then this pipe would get split 3 ways. So each pipe would have 100 in it. So each of these use 30. Did I miscalculate this? $30. No, that's right. That should be... There should be enough left over in the pipe after it splits. I think maybe the problem is that I didn't account for... I didn't account for the sloshing. Because the pipes will never... The pipes will never be full. The flow rate on this pipe is 195. This one's 198. So 200 and 200. But this pipe should be... Wait, what? Oh, I miscalculated. Okay, so this is 200 each, duh, because it's 600. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so each pipe is using 150 per minute. So this row should be good, and this row. These two rows will be, or this one front row will be more consistent than the back ones. But once all the machines are filled, this pipe should be fine. It should backflow into the other... Oh, hang on. I wonder if this is it. Let me think here. So, if we account for sloshing, there's 50 left in both of these pipes on either side. So that would be another 100 that could go back this way. But I don't want to turn off backsplash here. I do want it to stop here, though. So this would be... 300. But the root cause of the issue is not the valves. It's the fact that I'm not consistently making 600 fuel all the time. I could see where... I think I can see where fluid buffers would be good for this. We can try it, I just don't know what it's going to do. Fluid buffers... Well, no, fluid buffers wouldn't fix the fact that the machines are still backing up like that. There's one thing I haven't tried yet. But the problem with the fluid buffer is that it would need to go up to the highest point. Maybe I can put them... Let me think about this. The middle one is the set of refineries. I'm trying to remember how I wired this. It's that set there and that set. Yeah, this one stays full. But then this one, this is where all of our oomph falls off. I want to see what the power grid looks like. Let's see. So we're generating 17,000. But it fluctuates. It's all over the place because of the inconsistency with fuel. I went and checked the crude oil things to make sure that the backflow wasn't affecting those too, but all the machines have enough. I checked with crude oil. All the oil's good. Crude oil is good. Ah, the good old Satisfactory. That's right. What's going on, Gruno? Troubleshooting some issues with my factory. Maybe I can see how a fluid buffer would help this. Let's see. I just gotta figure out a way to make this look good. Got my tooth pulled yesterday, so relaxing doing some runs on RE2. Nice. I mean, not nice that you got your tooth pulled, but that you're glad it's over. I need to go up a little more. I want to see... We're just going to try this because I'm out of ideas. If this works, I'll be very surprised. Okay, so now I want to... I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this even. Well, yeah, I should. I should be able to. I'll just, it'll be at the same height as what it is now. I think this was 3 tall? 3 tall? This is going to be an experiment. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Trying to think of how I can do this. This is gonna switch the pipes around, but it's fine because all of them are 600, so I can switch the pipes around all I want. If we want this to look the same coming back, we would want, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, And then from there, we would want to merge into here, which this would be 1, 2, 3. And then this one would be here, and then 2 up. 1, 2, 3. And then this one would be, oh, hang on. Would this be it? 1, 2. That should be 2 blocks apart from each other each time. 1, 2, yep. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna make a 90-degree turn here. This will be 2. Should bring, yeah, for consistency's sake, I should be bringing these out to here. This is gonna look a little weird, but if it fixes the issue, I'm happy. The good news is the polymer resin stuff's running perfectly fine. You see, like, all the plastic it's making, and the sinks are working, and the conveyor belts are full right now. But we're gonna be making a lot of coupons because this is just gonna keep running forever. It's designed to not ever stop, so. I don't think this is gonna look right. Yeah, okay, I screwed that up. Hang on, I'm breaking my brain. I just need to build this backwards. That's what I need to do. I thought that looked weird. That is in the wrong spot. I was like, what in the fuck is going on? Okay. Now they're all in the right spot. Now we'll build this going backwards. I want this one to hit here. So 1, 2, 3. I want this one to land here. Now these should all be right angles, or 90-degree angles. Beautiful. Okay. That's straight. No. Okay. This is where our problem is. Let's fix this. Alright, I want it to go here. This is the part I was missing right here. Woo! That was scary. I want to keep the spacing as much as I can. Alright, this should look good now. says yes. Good. That was not the right place to hook that up, but I wanted to see. This will be an experiment. So this is the one of the problem ones. So we've got the buffer now. So maybe let's see if the refineries that are attached to this right here start operating at 100%. Let's try it this way. That was dumb. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get rid of, yeah, that one. Now we do full pipe network. Do it a couple times. So interesting that these are not, like, look at this. They're not emptying. Oh, wait, that's right. I disconnected these two just to see what was going on. Okay, these are all operating okay. Okay, I was just going to flush the pipe one more time. So these 5, we're gonna watch these 5, and then I need to trace this pipe back again really quick. Okay, this is the one that I did not do anything to. It's all green right now, but let's see if this is starting to fill up. No, not yet. No yellow over there. And none in this row. This is different. This may have fixed it. The fluid buffer might have fixed this. This is very different from what it was doing before. Usually I'd flush the pipes out and then that would be like a huge pain. There should be no reason that this was not working. Alright, so those should be, as long as they're operating at 100%, these 5 are also working at 100%. Let's see what they're doing. Yep, there's no fuel in the system. It's just dumping it out as soon as it finishes, like it should. So we should have 600 in this pipe. A flow rate of 600. The pipe may still be filling up too, though. Yeah, the pipe is still filling up because this is once this goes green, we'll know we got enough fluid in the pipe to actually send. I mean, it says it's a full pipe. I'm confused. Did something not connect properly? Yeah, this is starting to back up again. I think something did not connect the way it was supposed to. You know what I might need to do is put a backflow. I might need to put a backflow on that, a valve on the fluid buffer, because it might be pushing fluid back into the pipe on the bottom because it's gravity. The problem is when you make a change, it's like you gotta... Alright, let's see how full the fluid buffer is. Okay, the fluid buffer is full. Something's not connected right. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that was me being dumb. This is why I wanted to set up all these stands like this. Okay, fluid buffer's full. Yeah, there we go. The pump's working now. Okay, we gotta retry that experiment again. So we're gonna delete this pipe section. And now we're gonna flush the pipe. Okay, now the pipe will refill. The flow rate's looking better. Should be going up to... It should be at 600 once all the pipe is filled. Alright, so those 5 are still green. Let's go check them. Yep, no fuel in the system. These should all be green. And this should get to 400 flow rate. And we should see on the valve here, 400. Should hit 400. Because it's going to be a constant flow of 400 every minute. Pipe's filling up. All right, let's go check. Yeah, these pipes are full. So if this thing is backing up again, okay, no backup there. No backup, good. That one's on one of the problem lines, not the one we're testing with. All right, we got 600 there. I've always wondered why even have fluid buffers in the game, and I bet you this is my answer. Is exactly what I'm dealing with right now. Alright, there we go. We're at 600 now, so that means the pipe's full, which means that if it's going to start backing up again, it would be backing up at this one first. We need to give it some time to let it go. Now the fluid buffer should be keeping all the generators. Oh god, that whole fucking floor of them is off. What pipe was this? The first one? So first one goes, yeah, that's the problem one anyway, so. Alright, I'm seeing 340 there. The amount in storage is okay. We're still pumping in 600, so... I'm trying to remember if this one's the second floor. So, if this fixes the problem, it'll take a little while for it to go all the way through. I didn't put any valves on that one down there, on that floor. We're doing, this one is the experiment. I think the thing right now is that there's so much room in the pipe that there's a lot of sloshing back and forth. So as those machines start to fill up on the second floor, we should see these two go blue permanently. This one's already fixed, so this one should go back and forth until this one's full, and then this one will fill up, and then this one will fill up. So we'll give it some time, and I want to watch those refineries and see if they fill up. Because if they fill up, then we've definitely got some sort of bug. Because unless there's something I don't know about fluid mechanics in this game, which is possible. Alright, so number 5 has 37 fucking fluid in it. God damn it. What about this one? Should have less, yeah. 24, 23. The only way that this could happen is if the pipe has more than 600 in it. But this pipe, there's no way. We're only making, on this refinery set, this is only 200 in this pipe. What if I just open this all the way? Let's just open this and see what happens. Maybe it can't drain fast enough? I don't know. Yeah, see, this one's about to get to the point where it can't. Yep, there it goes. I'm confused. Maybe I should put a valve here, because this is where the pipe's intersecting. This would be 400. Yep, and here go all those. Yeah, so this is 400. It makes no sense that that much fuel would be backing up into these machines. Like, there is plenty of space in the pipe to be able to do this. Wait a minute. Maybe that's it. Maybe there isn't enough space in the pipe. I mean, although with everything that it's making... Oh, because of backflow, maybe... The machine's not getting any backflow, so if that means... Like, its flow rate... that doesn't make any sense, though. It should be pushing... If it's liquid, it should be pushing through the pipes according to where my pumps are. And the pump is pushing 600 up. So there should always be room in the pipe for more fuel. So it makes no sense that this is backing up. This has got to be some kind of bug, right? I mean, this has got to be. All these are green now. Are they actually green? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That may have actually fixed our issue. I don't think I was given enough time. The pipe would have pushed as far as it could, and then the fuel generators would start using it. But if... Well, no, that should still be pulling out enough. If this fluid buffer did fix it, then this should never go back up to 50 again, or anywhere where it can't do 100% efficiency. Interesting. This pipe... See, this pipe has room in it. Maybe it's these. These valves are what broke it? Hang on, let's try it without the valves. I'm going to have higher than normal flow rate here. Is that what was doing it? Each individual machine didn't need to have backflow protection. It needs the space in the pipe to be able to push 5 of these worth of... Okay, things are making sense now. Hang on. Okay. If that fix worked, then I should be able to do the same thing on this. With just the one backflow protection valve. This might take a bit because it's got backflow. I could just flush one of these pipes. I'll flush this till I can get a bunch of the pipe out. Actually, let me go just flush one of the big pipes. Like one of the ones that's max length, like this one. That'll let all the fuel that's stuck in the refineries right now get out. Yeah, so this pipe's still full. Let me try this. Boy, are we learning today. Alright, so now we should be back to beautifulness. This looks a lot better. Now there's room in the pipe for stuff to get out. We just need to keep an eye on it now and see. Let's see how our other experiment, our other 5 are doing. Yep, that fixed that. So that's a guaranteed fix for the other one. But this could be because this pipe, this might cause a problem. Well, no, it wouldn't. I don't want this to bleed back in to this line, because then that would back up the fuel pipe. Yeah, the fuel pipe's full. There it is. It's backing up again. Okay. I go back to, is this a bug? Because you know what? We're gonna run another experiment. Hang on. Valve. The fluid buffer should be one way. That could be what's happening, is the fluid buffer's filling up and then it's sending stuff back down even though the pump is on. There we go, the first line filled up. Yeah, those two are kind of not working. Let me look at what this fluid buffer looks like. Fill rate is 600. We need to watch this and see if the refineries do back up all the way. What I want to see, I think it's okay to have some of the stuff in the refinery, especially, like, it's never going to be zero all the time. I think I see them backed up again. I'm thinking maybe if you have more than 5 in a row, it causes an issue, because I always see this issue on the back half of these 10 sets. It happens up here, but it almost never happens to the first 5. Yeah, see, like, nothing. It's 3.6, then it drains before it... This is what it's supposed to look like for all of them. So what I'm thinking is... we take 5 and 5... we move, we turn one of the splitters upwards and make another pipe of 600. Because then I'd have 200 in the pipe. It'd have plenty of room to drain into this, and then I could drain everything in here. Yep, full. Pipe is full. You know, if I did this exact same experiment on this one, because I put a bunch of backflow stuff in here, this might be... But then again, backflow doesn't care. It's not backflow, I don't think. It's the fact that the pipe is full. Is this one running better? I wonder... No, this is still running into the same thing. This is a perfect example of a mega build that you learn something critical about the game that you didn't know before you did the mega build. Since this is my mega refinery number 3, technically, I've learned a lot since then, and we definitely are seeing another thing here. Seeing another thing I didn't know about. Well, I know for a fact that what I've got is not working the way I intended it to, so we can go ahead and kill these off. Okay, we're all green. This will confirm what I think it is. So this pipe is full. Okay, so the pipe just hit almost full. And the pipe is full, so I should start seeing it back up now. There it goes. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. It's slower and slower to drain the more full the pipes are. But it just so happens that our 5 over here are working fine because I'm trying to push too much stuff through one pipe. Let me see if these are empty still. This is the solution. Yep, okay. That's the solution. It's 5. You can't put more than 5 refineries, even though it should work. It's because of how the fluid mechanics work. These pipes cannot empty themselves, so they back up. The pipes do not empty fast enough, I should say. So how are we gonna fix this? This is a tricky issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Let me Google this, actually. I know what the cause is now. Pipe full, not draining, refinery, satisfactory. Is that a raid from an Arethius? It is! What's going on, Arethius? How was your heroing today? I saw you started a new guy today. There is a bug on Mark II pipes not doing 600. Mark II pipelines have issues transporting fluid at its max capacity 600. Despite it reading 600, there's a 1 to 3% loss in fluid flow. It's advised not to use the full capacity. We're playing our new demon theme group today. Oh, cool. Are you playing with all of your viewers? Like you made you like a little clan? Nice. How's that going? Yep, there goes. It's filled up again. I'm gonna feed a bunch of polymer resin up. I don't need that much polymer resin at the moment. I need some for research, but that's it. It was good. We're going to do that once a week. Nice. So it's like my pirate night. I'm wondering if this is the bug with 600. I need to that post on Reddit was from 9 months ago. I'm trying to think of what I could do to rework this. That was a... This was so much pipe work, and it's going to be so hard to redo it now if I have conveyor belts all over the floor, which I do. Could be a pain. So, there is something I'm curious about, because... Okay. Yeah, so this pipe is half full. All of these pipes are half full. Hang on a second, I just had a thought. What if this is causing the issue? What if we put this to 450 and allow it to use more? Push more out? Actually, we should do this experiment on this side. That way we get the best of both worlds. The valve can push more fluid through it when it needs to, and there's no backflow. So let's test this theory. We're gonna flush out all the fuel we've got now and get the machines empty. Now we reattach this. We should be all green. We're all green, yes, yes, everything's good. There are no valves at all on this pipe segment whatsoever. We're making fuel. Everything looks good. Yep. Pipe is starting to fill up, but now it's draining out. What if you know what, just for this experiment, let's just make this 600. What I'm concerned about is backflow, not the pipe. Yeah, the pipe's filling up. go check. Yeah, see, these pipes are full. Okay, well, they're bouncing. Did that fix it? Alright, we'll let that run for a bit. Let's see. There is another limited, a limiter over here. What did I have this one set to? Yeah, this one's on the cap too. So if I set this one to 600. The problem was me setting limits on the valves. That's a steady 600. That's looking pretty good. And just to make sure these machines still look good, even with the valve wide open over there. Oh, hang on. Now these are backing up. What's the flow rate on this pipe? This is hitting 600. How the fuck is this hitting 600? There should not be a way for this to hit 600. This one should. This one should not. Let's go check the far machine and see if it's... Okay, there's room in the pipe now, though. This might be where the problem was. This might be the solution. Okay, no fuel backing up on this whole line. So it's not a thing with the limit of 5. It's a limit of how much I was pushing through the pipe because of the valve. Oh. Okay, so now this one's backing up because it's after this. What if I set this to 500? I think there's a happy medium here somewhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. There we go. There's room in the pipe now. But this pipe is full. That's what it should look like. We want fuel coming in, all matching up to 600 to give it the full amount. So if that worked, yeah, we should have very little fuel sitting in these refineries now. So that drained it. So okay, that's where we have to do this. One valve has to be set to not allow the whole pipe to be used, but more than what would be generated from the line of refineries. That is the key. I think this fixed it. If this worked, after all the fuel generators fill up, all of these should go up to 100% efficiency. Let's go check. We didn't check this one, see if it's backing up or not, since I changed the fuel thing. The issue isn't as bad now. It is able to flow out. Well, I'll keep an eye on this one, because this one is always going to be the worst, because it's at the end of the line. These other ones, though, they might still be backing up a little bit. Let's just see what this does, because, I mean, it can have some in it. That's fine. It just can't have 50. If it has 50, it's backing up and bad. Okay, so that was the first pipe, so that's going to be this one. Flow rate is looking a lot better on that. It's more consistent. I'm wondering if that fluid buffer did help. I want to go see how much is in the fluid buffer. Okay, so the flow rate is 600. I think we could fix this with a valve too. Put a valve here. Not as much sloshing now. This should still be 600 though. Unless, of course, there's something going on. It actually hit 600 this time. That's really good. Which means that we should be getting a consistent 600. Let's look here. I mean, we still have to worry about flow rate, and this should have space in this pipe because, well, would it? It could because it's using it. So, all right. Those 5 look good. Yeah, these are consistent now. Let me make sure this has 50 in it. Yes, okay. So these two should be backflowing their stuff over to this pipe. So this pipe should have way more in it now. Well, let me check the other side too. Could be still. Yes. Okay. Cool. Did I forget to overclock this one? I think I did. Yes, I did. Boom. 50. Alright, that one's got 50. That's a good sign. Question is this one getting more? What I might need to do is just not overclock the first couple. There we go. I think we just happened to be here right when the fuel spilled over. Yeah, this one's got 50 now. It's the pipes. The pipes just need more time to fill up. Like, my flow rate is shitty, but this should eventually fill up too. It's at 5. Obviously, this one's going to have a lot of trouble getting any because it's getting split. I could alleviate this, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could make another loop. Yeah, hang on. I just had an idea. This is kind of like a closed loop. That extra 50 that I have in the first 2 lines, I could loop back to this line and fill in, and that way it would fill in from the other side too. That would maybe fix this problem. No idea if this is gonna work. We'll experiment. We'll see. We'll figure it out. This is gonna work. One way or the other. Alright. Let's see. Should have a very slow fill rate. That's fine. This one's actually got fuel in it now. Not enough yet, but it's getting there. This one... I'm wondering if this one's gonna start running out of fuel. No, it's still good. So those back two are having issues. Back three, actually. But these are not having it as badly. This one's barely keeping up with the fuel. You know what we might be able to do? What's the... let's see how much power one of these generates if we take... Or how much fuel it uses. Let's see. 12. That may give us enough that it just spills over enough over here that we'll actually be able to run all this. Or maybe we need to let the pipes fill up all the way. We've had this happen with coal plant before. I just thought of this. I didn't even think. Let me try something. We're going to turn all these off. We'll turn all the front ones off and let the back ones fill, and then we turn the front ones on again. Alright. Now we let the refinery have time to make more fuel. While we're waiting on that, let's go look and see if we've got any yellow on the 5 refineries there. We do not. Do we have any yellow on these refineries? Yes, we do. Fuck. Same issue? Nope. still think this is a bug. This seems very odd, the way it's behaving. This one's fine, though. That's what's weird. Yeah, this one's able to empty. No problem. Alright, these should be filling up now. Once all these are full, then we turn on the others. They're getting close. These should be full. This will tell me if I need to have the back one like this. Yep, that one's full. I think the back one is good for fuel flow, at least. We're so close to figuring out this puzzle. A fun puzzle. Alright, now we wait. With those running, if this thing starts running out of fuel again, we'll know what's going on. There's a lot more fuel in the pipeline now, though. And as long as it's getting enough to refill itself, it won't be going off and on all the time. Theoretically, this should have worked. It might be that I just, I need to turn the generators off until their pipe's filled all the way. We still have the problem with it not, you know, pushing enough fuel out, but... let's go check out our other problem child. Check these three. 50. I think that fixed it. It was actually two separate issues, that's why it was confusing. Okay, so this floor is fixed. As long as nothing happens with the refineries, we're good. We might not... The only problem would be is that we won't be making quite as much plastic as I planned on, but I'm not using this for plastic anyway. When I'm ready to make plastic, I'm going to make a fucking plastic plant. So, I also want to get the fracking stuff unlocked so that I can start using it. Maybe I just need to tweak this valve just a little bit more. Let's see, what's it at? Let's do 550. And then we'll check this one to see if it's backing up. Okay, so that's full now. A little slower. Gotta keep flushing it. Did that seriously fix it? I was right about it being a happy medium. It also probably helps that we're pulling enough out of the pipe, too, above, that it should be running everything. So, now, if that is correct, we should have no more green, or no more yellow, and everything should be running fine on this floor. And we should have 50 in every single one of the fuel generators. If we have anything less than 50, then something's not working. Okay, so that one's 35, but the other side has the loop in it, so I'm wondering if it's... That one's still got 50. That one's got 46. This should have stabilized this pretty well, though. I'm gonna let this side run with the loop and that side run without the loop and see which one dies first. If it is gonna die. I think the one on the end over here is gonna die, but it's gonna be because it doesn't have the loop. Oh yeah, this one's definitely gonna run out. Power should look a lot better now. Consistently up there at 20. I gotta fix the other two floors, but... There it goes. goes. That one died. So let's see what this one's doing. This one's about to run out of fuel too. This one's running low on fuel. That one's got 50. Alright. Now we compare to these three. 50. 50. 50. The loop is needed. It has been determined. This is the way. Now to make this work, I gotta turn... Well, actually, I don't want to turn that one off. I guess it doesn't matter, but we should turn the ones that are closest to the inlets of the pipe off first. Turn these three off. Let these fill up. Now the question is it going to do this even with the loop in both sides though? Because it might. All right, while that's filling up, I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, we're back to 50. Let's turn these bitches all up. Okay, so we'll let those run for a minute. Looking good. See how our pipes are doing. Turn this one back on. Worst case scenario, I might just need to underclock, or not underclock, but maybe not overclock the first one in each of the rows. That would probably fix this. But I want to get a feel for the way the pipes are. This is, like, I've learned so much about the fluid mechanics in this game just for building this. Like, today, I've never had to go this deep into troubleshooting something like this. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it should be refilling just one. Okay, that looks good. That's looking good. Flow rate of 21. So I'm wondering if there might be something to this. Hang on. That one on the end broken? This should be 50. Yep, 50. 50. 50. Okay, this floor is working the way it should be. Like, this is it. The refinery is running. Let's go check to make sure there's no yellow, but it should. It's making enough fuel to power the whole thing. Oh, fuck, I think I see yellow. Saw yellow for a second. What was that from? Now it's crude oil? How the fuck? Oh wait, hang on. The crude oil goes the opposite direction of this. So now that these are working at 100% efficiency and they're able to drain, oh, they're not draining. This might be the last thing that we need right here. This would give enough room in the pipe. Give it more room in the pipe, or it may just delay the inevitable. I may want to move this pipe back just a slight bit. If this is what if this works, I'm gonna be very excited, actually. We need pipe capacity. That might be what our problem is. We just need pipe capacity. That might have done it. It gives it time to pull it out of the machine and get it out of the pipe, or push it down the lane there. And now, since we're consuming all of the fuel, we should see, let's see. So this one's at 50, so this one should be getting 50, that one's at 50. So it's just these two that are still filling up. Yeah, this is getting like 1 per. But that pipe is maxed, so we might have slightly less than we intended to for that until it fully fills up all the way. So that's what it was. It needed a closed loop on every 5. I hope that they don't run into each other though. Okay, so first things first, let's get rid of the valves. The valves definitely did not help that are inside. Did I miss a valve? Yeah, I did. They're all the same color. It's really hard to see. This valve stays. It will go to 600. And then we're going to get this. We're going to flush the full pipe network multiple times. So the machines drain out. Then we will reattach this. Then we will run this to the next 5. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet, the pipes don't run into each other. That is so good. Okay, so now we've got extra space or extra capacity in the pipe. We've got to put a valve on. This one's already got a valve. This one shouldn't be set to 200 though. This should be wide open. That'll allow these machines to drain out, which they are starting to, yes. Speed up the process. Let's flush the pipe segment a little. Is this our problem one? Yes. Oh, I've got valves on these. I was experimenting with that. Okay, so then we're gonna do a connector for these 5. And these 5 are closed loops. This one should already be 600. Yeah, we're good there. Alright, so we got all green there. Oh, no we don't. Why is this one? Oh, because I left the valve on it. Oh, all these still have the valves. Shit. This should be a giant rush of... Okay. Yeah, that's looking better. How's it 0 flow rate? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't know what it was thinking. 600 there. Oh shit. What's happening now? What is this? These are backed up. Oh, because of this. I gotta really watch where I put these valves. Damn. Let me just flush out this pipe segment here. This will give us pipe capacity. Okay, all green. That machine's empty. That machine's empty. This one was our problem one because it's at the end. Also empty. We can go ahead and reconnect these again. Actually, no, I'm going to leave those not connected since this is a merged one. Okay, all green over here. Let's go check our back machine here and see if we've got any issues. Haha! A successful troubleshooting this was. Hang on, on, let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, this one's all good. Okay, so we'll take these off. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rid of this. Rid of this. Oh shit, what did I just delete? Oh, yep, I've deleted the... Now I built it backwards. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we got those. Let's take these valves off. I didn't put any valves in the middle of this. I was doing different experiments on different rows, which was a good thing because I had a lot of ways to test things. Okay, now we'll take this pipe and we will flush the pipe segment a couple times. Make sure everything's all empty and nice. Then we'll flush this pipe segment a couple times. Now we should be all green. Beautiful. Oh, valve. We need to... This one might be tricky, actually. Put this to, like, 350. This one will open up all the way. Go check our back refinery here. Cool, still draining out. Pipe's full, but there's room in it, so as long as there's room. Let's check this one. Yeah, this one's getting full too. Okay. So, I'm so glad I gave myself some extra room here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. Deleted the pipe. This is gonna be nice because once I get this this stuff worked out, we will not have any more. We will not have to come back here for a while, unless I want to build a train, which I do want to build a train here. This is gonna be my first real train stop, I think. Did I didn't set this. Wait, I didn't set this with a limiter. There must be a valve. Oh yeah, there it is. I was about to say, there's no way there's not a valve. I think a lot of the things that I did contributed to the problem, but overall, though, this should be resolved now. Alright, let's see. The one we fixed first, let's see if it's still green. If everything is all green, then we fixed it. Oh, god damn it. Is it because this one now is at 100% efficiency? Either way, what we did today made it better. This one's still got a problem because it's on the end. I mean, I have a solution. I don't want to use it, but I could if I wanted to. Wow. That fixed a lot of stuff. That's a lot of fuel. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna have so many fix-it coupons. Oh, let me make sure I'm not doing anything dumb here, too. Alright, we got 600 pipe. 600 pipe. We gotta take these off. How many are in this row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do every 4 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure none of the other pipes broke when I took the valve off. Yep. Well, now we're getting yellows in the front. This may be because I'm not pulling enough out of the pipe, though. And also the fluid buffers are not on this one, so I need to go rerun to the thing for fluid buffers. I think maybe it was just a combination of everything that I did. And then I tried. Like, there was a good combination of things that made the issues less prominent. Let's say that. Alright, so this should be pretty easy. I already got the fluid buffer set up and everything, so. And then once we fix this, then we go fix the generators, and then that should be pulling enough fuel out of the pipe, and we'll be good. Let's hook up the other side first. What am I doing? Here to here. Here to here. Make it pretty. Then we do here to here. And here to here. Boom. And then we'll put a valve on so that we don't have backflow. Cool. All right, that looks good. Now we do the same thing with that one. I put that in the wrong spot. Oops. This is definitely in the wrong spot. Okay, and we're backflow there. Oops, gotta actually connect this. Okay, so there we go. We got our 3 Pokemon battle music. That's right. I would have preferred to have this look a little different. Actually, I could fix it. I could just have them go straight through. No, because then I'd have to completely move where I'm bringing these things up. So no, I'm not doing that. Okay, now that all the issues downstairs are resolved, well, not resolved, but better, now let's turn on, or turn off all the fuel generators and turn them back on. Okay, so this pipe's the middle one. I'm not gonna have a valve. We're gonna turn off the first couple. That line is getting a lot less wavy. The power line. And then we're going to make the loop back here to let the overflow come over to the other side, because liquids are dumb. Three. Here to here. Let the problem ones fill up. Take that valve out. Let's go put the stackable pipeline over here. Do the same thing on this side. We're gonna make a loop. There we go. Got a nice amount of fuel coming in. So we got the loops. We got machines turned off, letting the fuel fill up on all these. We've got a 545 flow rate for some reason. But we might still have a couple of yellow refineries back there while these fill up. Let's go check the very back one. These are the ones that are always the problem. Alright, that one's got 50 in it. That one's got... Alright, we can start turning stuff back on now. Let's turn this on. I should really go check the bottom floor. Or no, the middle floor one. Alright, we should have smoke on all these. Oh yeah, I gotta turn these two on. Okay, that looks good. See if we got 50 fuel in here. Yep, 50. 50. Beautiful. Alright, so we should be using that entire fuel pipe full. Okay. Flow rate is 600, and there's room in the pipe, so that looks good. This floor is fixed. Now we just got to do the final floor. We're getting 524 there, 600 in this one. This one's still lagging. You know what? This is the one that has the 3 refineries at the very end that are still yellow. They're going yellow occasionally. All right, let's check this thing. That one in the back still having issues. Actually, all 3 of these are still having issues. Okay. I think I know what we need to do. We're going to un-overclock these 3. That way they use a little less fuel. The front 2, and maybe... we'll just do... Okay, so that's 12. Alright, let me do some math here. But wait, what? I might have put that. I may have done that too much. Let me try this again with different math. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave the back ones overclocked for now. We're only gonna not overclock the first 2. That way, we're only using 564 fuel out of the pipe. And then if we need to tweak, we can. But now we should be... well, let me turn this off for a second and let the pipe fill back up. Once we find the right level for all of these, it's going to be so much easier. I won't have to come back here and fool with it again. It'll just work. It's just going to run like the coal plant does. The coal plant runs perfectly. I won't have quite as much power generation as I wanted, but I'm still going to be over 20k megawatts, so I am okay with that. Alright, now we can turn these back on. Alright, we'll let those keep running and see what it does. Now we're getting a full 600 in the pipe. I think if it's tweaked down to 564, it's using 564, that should account for the flow changes that happen, and where it's like going back and forth trying to figure out how much is in the pipe. Let's go check the refineries. This is doing the same thing that the other row was doing, where the crude oil didn't fill up, or the crude oil was being used before it got to it. Okay. Man, look at that. This is gonna be worth so many fucking tickets. Holy shit. Holy shit, 25 already? This hasn't even been going that long. This one's 100%. Let's see. We should be getting, if all the plastic is running upstairs, we should be getting a couple of extra little plastic containers right here, occasionally. Just coming off of this little conveyor belt. Check these. Since this is the one that's hooked into the packagers, it's running on a completely different system. But the packagers are consuming the fuel at the same rate. So that, I think, might be what the issue is. This will eventually catch up. Once the crude oil is full on both. Yeah, it's spilling over to this one now, so it'll probably take a while to fill up all the way, but... Okay, so that's unleashed. This is 350. Actually, maybe even bump this up to 400. That way, we don't get any backflow. I saw that one go yellow for a second. Why? It's almost at 100% efficiency. Oh, now polymer resin's backing up. Okay, why is polymer resin backing up? Alright, we'll go troubleshoot that after this. There may be a feeder problem on the top or something that's causing that. Yeah, it's not eating the resin fast enough up top. All right, so we know what the problem is there. We'll go fix that in a minute. That side's good. This side's probably got the same issue. I removed all the valves, right? Yep. Crude oil's not coming in fast enough, which that'll fix itself. That's at 47, so that's about to spill over. So those will go up to 100% efficiency. Alright, let's figure out what's going on with the polymer resin. So that polymer resin is routing over to here. Looks like that one's got it, that one's got it, this has got it. Alright, that's all good. Alright, cool. So then when this is full, like it is now, it should be overflowing, and it's not. It should never be stopping. That's because I forgot to set the fucking inputs. Overflow. Wait, which direction is this facing? There we go. That's what we wanted to see. So now this side should be getting a ton of polymer resin, more than what the other one is making. And this should eat all of it once it's full. And then that'll be making as much rubber as possible. So that's all green. That's all green. That one's slightly overclocked, but that's because I needed to make the numbers work. Alright, these are looking good. Now it's a matter of time. As long as everything is still running, let's go. Since we fix the middle one, let's see if these still have 50 in them. 50 fuel. Yes, they do. 50. Yep. And everything's symmetrical, so that side should be fine too. Yep. Alright, we're good. Oh, what's going on with this one? Did I leave this one off? Oh, that's why they're all good. I left it off. $22.05. Oh. That is beautiful. Look at how flat that fucking power curve is now. So I know it's going to do that same thing. So we're going to un-overclock the first two. We already tested this. We know that we need slightly less. Alright, so level 2 here. Let's see how we're looking. Still 50. What the fuck is that power? What was that? What is this? Oh, it's probably the bottom floor I haven't fixed yet, so. Alright, so those... Oh, the wave was from me pulling those power things out. Okay. So we'll do this. We gotta make the loop. Thought I was on the second one. Okay, there we go. Now that's turned off. Now we gotta make the loop over here. We'll turn these two off. This one's probably low too. Yep, just a little. I forgot to turn these off. They're probably still filling up though. Not fast enough. Did I forget to overclock the first two? No. Siri, leave that be. Psst, leave it be. Let's keep filling up. Alright, this one's good to turn back on. This one should be too. Yep. Plenty of fuel in that pipe. Turn this one back on. We've got all the loop configured now. We need to turn on the ones I turned off. Got a 600 flow rate, which is good. Turn this on, turn this one on. These should be at 50 as well. Yep, they look good. Pipe's completely full, beautiful. Okay, so everything on? Let's see. Yes, everything is on. Now let's take a little peek at our power production. Zero 775. Okay, bottom floor looking good. Oh my god, it's 9:30. What the fuck? When did that happen? Alright, let's good. We'll do a little swing through our stuff here. Okay, this one's starting to get enough crude oil to keep it 100% efficiency. One's probably backed up on fuel. Yeah. There's still something going on. I'm not sure. I just I think it does have to do with pipe capacity. this one's backed up. Oh, crude oil again. Okay. Because the ones in front of it are being efficient. I think polymer resin should have, yeah, emptied out now. We're back to normal in polymer resin. Which I'll dump another thing of that in here because I don't need this much. Either way, it looks much better than it did earlier. But look at this. See how clean these fucking lines are now? Look at how perfect this one is. This must be operating, this line must be at 100% efficiency. Yeah, the whole thing is 100%. There's no spacing. This one, I'm not sure why it's not. It might just not be getting enough fuel in this one. Nope, it's got enough. You know what I probably is? I bet I know. No, I don't know. Is it completely full on canisters? Yes, it is. All right. Much better. Much better. All right, so second floor, all blue, green, all blue. Oh, that one's having issues. What's wrong with this one? Did I not give it enough time? Actually, this one's been going the longest. Oh yeah, these two are still having issues. What about you? You're still do. What the fuck? Maybe I do need to maybe pull. Wow, the thing is loving Sonic music tonight. No flow rate here? How? 33. So this is giving 33 per minute. That should be enough to run it. Barely, but enough. This is getting how much is it? 66. Siri, quit it. So bad. Maybe I disrupted the thing a little too much. Actually, hang on, let me think about this. If this is getting 47, then this is getting like 25, which is not enough. Alright, we'll continue on this. Or I'm going to play some more tomorrow, and we'll figure out what's going on. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't already, come check out our Discord. Cool stuff going on there all the time. Such as tomorrow, we are going to be doing the AEW watch party. So if you watch wrestling, come watch with us. It's really fun. We will also be. We have a lot of game discussions. We have some fun streamers, so come check it out. Like our pal Arethius, who rated us tonight. So thanks for the raid, Arethius, and I will be back on Thursday. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.